Hello everyone, my name is Greta. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my video. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button down below because I upload new videos every single week. And today's video is going to be all about my current health and fitness, and it's going to be the first video of a series of videos that I plan on making. I mentioned, I think it was like my first or second time that I posted that I mentioned hiring a coach, that I hired a fitness coach to help me reach my goals. I was kind of in this place where I knew what I wanted and I kind of knew where I wanted to get, but I didn't know how to get there. So I needed guidance. And she has been the best thing I have ever applied for, and you know, I'm just invested in ultimately. And her name is Chelsea. But anyways, my journey began with her about 2.5 months ago. And when I reached out to her, I was like, I want to do a cut. That is my goal. And something you should know, my goal has always been to lean out. Ever since I started my fitness journey of like weightlifting, always wanted to lean out. Any chance that I could, I would maybe increase my calories by like 100 or 200, and then I would drop it because I wanted to lean out, and then wondered why I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. So when I reached out to her and I told her that I wanted to lean out, I sent her over kind of roughly what I was eating, because what is going on with my hair? Because I wasn't fully tracking. I was very loosely tracking at this period. I kind of took like a 2-year break, 2 to 3 year break, and I sent it over to her, and her response was, "You're not in a place where you can cut." And I was like, oh no, she's gonna make me do a bulk, like she's gonna make me eat all this food. And ultimately, yeah, she explained to me, which I so appreciated, which is something that my last coach didn't do. He never really gave me the reasons why he was doing what he was doing. And she just explained to me that your calories, while they're not low, they're not in a place where you should be seeking to do a cut, because what will end up happening is, in order to reach a physique that you love and that you're so comfortable in and you want to keep for the rest of your life, she's like, we're going to start dropping, and eventually you're going to hit a plateau. So eventually we're going to either need to amp up your cardio, or we're going to need to continue lowering your calories. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to be eating like 500-600 calories a day and doing an hour of cardio just to maintain whatever physique that you're comfortable in. And ultimately that's not sustainable. That should never be anybody's long-term goal, should not be to cut your calories down so low. And I agreed with her. I understood and I got where she was coming from. And that's when I really trusted her, is because I realized she was looking at the long-term goal. She wasn't looking at just some quick get her to a 6-pack and then call it a day. She was looking at what, like, future-wise, what will make me the healthiest, what will make me the happiest, because my goal is not to compete. I am not a bodybuilder. I simply enjoy health and fitness. And while I have goals in the gym and I have goals in what I want my body to look like, it doesn't mean that I want to compete. And often competitors you will see doing bulks and cuts throughout the year. And that's just not what I wanted. So this is when reverse dieting came in, which is where I am now. Reverse dieting, if you don't know, it's just a method used to build your metabolism up. And it's not to say, like, a lot of people use this whole thing of like, my metabolism needs to get fixed. My metabolism is broken. Your metabolism is not broken. It just needs to be built up. And that's what we're doing right now. So I want to show you where I'm currently sitting. I want to share my physique with you. And first time I've done this, because these kind of things I only share with my coach, because I have never been fully comfortable sharing this kind of stuff, simply because it's hard to look at social media and see these people with these like perfect bodies, and then you compare yourself and you're like, well, am I even into health and fitness if I don't look that way? And of course I am. Of course, just because I don't have a six-pack doesn't mean that I'm less than that person. So I decided to go ahead and do it, and that is actually one of the reasons why I decided to do this video. So this is where I'm sitting right now. This is how my body looks. 2.5 months into the reverse diet, eating 500 calories more than I was eating when I started working with her. And I feel great. I have more energy. My workouts have been great. My recoveries have been great. I don't get as fatigued. And I'm not just talking about the gym. I'm just talking about in general in life. I don't get as fatigued. I don't have this need that I have to take a nap in the middle of the day anymore. And it's just, that aspect of it has been great. And that's why I continue to trust this process, because of course with any ups there's going to be downs. And one of the main, I guess, I don't want to say a problem because it's not really a problem. One of the struggles that I've been having is the fact that I am eating a lot of food, and mentally that gets to me sometimes because I know I'm not the leanest that I've been. And that can be a struggle because you compare yourself to how you used to be, and you're like, well, I'm not there. You know, my stomach might be like, have a little bigger pooch, and like there's all these differences, and it can mess with you. And all I continue to remind myself when I get in those days that I feel like shit, that I feel like, you know, I kind of want to say screw it and go back to eating 1,500 calories a day, is this is long term. It's not a quick fix, because I want to maintain my health. I want to maintain the level of fitness that I'm in. And yes, while it could be easier to just go back to how I was eating, I'm also not going to get the results that I want. I've been doing the same thing for 4 years, however long, and it hasn't got me the results that I want. So why would I go back to doing what I was doing before if it didn't work? So that's just what I remind myself, is that this is long term. It's a life plan, basically, to creating a sustainable way of eating and working out. And that has immensely helped. So currently, and I'm going to share my macros with you just so it's kind of out there, but I also want to point out that macros are very personalized. These are what work for me. It doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So don't just go and pop these into your FitnessPal and think that it's going to work. My macros right now are 300 grams of carbs, 65 grams of fat, 120 to 140 grams of protein, and that equals to about like 2,100 calories a day, I think, roughly. And it's a lot of food. And I know it might not sound like it. Maybe some people are eating more out there, but for me, it's a lot of food. And as women, we unfortunately grow up in a society where you see a magazine, whatever articles you read online, whatever it is, you see this encouragement for women to be smaller, that the smaller you are, the better it is. And it's such bullshit. And honestly, it's probably what led to my eating disorders. It's what led to me feeling less than. It's this concept that if you're not a size 0, if you don't have a 25-inch waist, then you're not worth it. That you need to change yourself to be deemed as like, I don't even know what the word is, but it's something that it triggers me a lot seeing this. It triggers me when I hear women say how, oh, they're gonna cut out bread. Oh, I just won't eat pasta. Oh, I'm just never gonna eat dessert again. What do you mean? You're 20 years old. You're never gonna have another bite of cake for the next 60 years of your life? it's just, yo-yo dieting is something that's been pushed on us for so long, and I've been there. I've done the Special K diet. I've done the South Beach diet. I dabbled, I just showed my middle finger a little bit. I dabbled a little bit in like trying to do Atkins, and the only reason I probably didn't do like Weight Watchers is because you had to pay for it, and I was in high school and worked at a pizza shop twice a week. Who was gonna pay for that? But regardless, I'm just saying that I've been there. I completely understand the need to be smaller. I am the queen of wanting to cut. I'm the queen of wanting to lean out every single time I had some sort of fitness goal that I wanted to reach. It always involved wanting to lean out and involved increasing my cardio. And right now, I'm eating 2,100 calories a day, and my cardio consists of 10 to 15 minutes of a warm-up before my workout. That's it. Because I'm active throughout the day. I'm on my feet a lot, and I take yoga and stuff like that. So I am active throughout the day, but that's it. 10 to 15 minutes. And I used to do 45 minutes on the stair machine. And I was eating less, and now I'm eating so much more, doing cardio less, and I lost weight. What does that tell you? Food is your fuel. Don't be afraid to eat. Like, that's the biggest lesson that I have learned, and I continue to learn when I'm eating my bowl of pasta, when I'm eating my pizza, is don't be afraid to eat. Easier said than done, I know. Rant is over. Sorry. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this series just to show you the ups and downs of this process, because there's definitely been downs. There's definitely been days that I feel really down about my body and bring myself down almost, and I get it. And I just want to show the whole process from beginning to end, and that includes, the reverse diet, the bulk, the uncomfortableness, and it's going to include the cutting phase, and it's going to include me getting leaner, and it's going to include the calories getting cut if we ever get to that point, because who knows, maybe I'll reach a point where I'm like, you know what, I'm comfortable in who I am, so screw it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I so look forward to sharing my journey with you. I look forward to taking you along with me, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to share. Let me know if there's videos that you want to see from me. I'd be more than happy to make them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.